Eyewitness News.
Lauren, thank you very much. We're going to turn now to that other breaking news we're following this afternoon. It took hundreds of firefighters to put out the flames when an apartment building caught fire in the Belmont section of the Bronx.
It left one person dead and 4 firefighters injured. Mayor Mamdani arrived on the scene a short time ago to meet with the families. Eyewitness News reporter Lindsay Tuckman live in the Belmont section with more. Lindsay.
Yeah, David, Sandra, horribly, this massive early morning fire did result in the death of one of the building's residents. And now more than a dozen or so people that live here are wondering when or if they will ever be able to go home again. Take a look at the cleanup that's going to have to go on here after this fire. Early this morning, you can see so much just charred debris from the building that fell off the building on the ground. There are still a lot of emergency crews here. This is an apartment building on East 184th Street near Bathgate Avenue. The roads are closed, but you can see up on the top of the building there are busted out windows towards the top of the floor, and the smell of smoke really just permeates from this early morning blaze. The fire did start around 5:30 a.m. and it quickly grew to a 5-alarm fire, and it really was just a massive blaze. Flames as well as fireballs seemed to be falling to the ground from the top of the 5-story apartment building. Firefighters were seen battling the heavy flames on the top floor, which officials say then spread to the cockloft of the building and through into the roof, which eventually led to the roof collapsing into the top floor. A decorative portion of the outer cornice also collapsed from the building, and you see in that video it falling down. Now, most residents were able to evacuate, but sadly one person was found dead in the apartment where officials believe the fire started. 4 firefighters are also being treated for minor injuries. Mayor Mamdani, he did come to speak with displaced residents and firefighters. He told us the city has spoken with about 20 families that live in the building, and they're working with the Red Cross to get hotels to stay at in the meantime. Some residents, though, who were glad to see the mayor, told us they felt the building was not safe even before the fire.
These are deeply difficult times for any New Yorker to go through, and so I'm immensely grateful to the hardworking men and women of the FDNY, of all of our first responders who have been here on the scene, keeping New Yorkers safe, and are now also doing the work to ensure that this building is stable enough for any New Yorkers to come back into.
Building conditions are not safe at all. At all. The wild clothes on the fire escape was a fire hazard. They've been telling them to clean up their bus name. Nobody cleaned up at all. And everything too. At all.
Now back here live, indeed, we did find multiple structural complaints to the city's Department of Buildings, as well as a 2021 violation for failure to maintain the building due to deterioration on the roof. Of course, all of that will likely be part of the ongoing investigation. The fire marshal's office is still looking into the cause of this deadly fire. Live in the Belmont section of the Bronx.